am Kassandra Ramos, and I'll be introducing my birthday polynomial project.
My birthday is July 14, 2001, or you can say 07-14, 2001. Reversed, it is 100247170. And then my polynomial will be x to the fourth power minus 2x to the third power minus 4x to the second power plus x minus 7.
Then next I take my leading coefficient test, and my degree is 4 and it's an even degree. So from that it is positive, and it helps me realize my domain and range, which is x is negative infinity approaches f of x to positive infinity, and it's 2.317, which is my x that approaches f of x to positive infinity, and that makes me see my end behaviors, how it rises to the left and rises to the right. For my zeros, I found the rational zero theorem, and I use the formula p parentheses p divided by q equals 0, and that's how I got my negative 7 and over 1, which is plus and minus 7, or plus or minus 1, which are my positive ones. So I got x equals negative 1.785, and my other x is x equals 3.31. How I got my real zeros, one of my zeros again was negative 1.785. I tested a point before that, which is negative 1.784, and I got a positive, and then I tested my x, which is negative 1.785 again, and I did a point after that, negative 1.786, and that was a positive too. So this was fairly close to both of them. One of my x's again was 3.31, so I tested a point before that, which is one of them is 330, and then one is 332. And I plugged it in, and for 330 I got a negative, and for 332 I got a positive. So between those two, which is my 331, is the point where it crosses the x-axis, and that's how I knew it was. My y-intercept is 0, negative 7, because here I plugged in all the zeros, as you can see, and when I did the math it equaled negative 7, and here it is. And my minimums are negative 0.9 to negative 9.0, and my absolute minimum is 2.3, negative 22.2, and my max is 0.1, negative 6.9. And here is my graph, and then I have another one here that explains all the points. This is how I found my relative. So I picked negative 0.932 because I plugged that one in. I plugged in one number below it, which is negative 0.931, and one above it, which is negative 0.933. From all of them doing the math and plugging them in, negative 0.932 was the highest, and that's why I picked that, and I checked. You see how I found my absolute minimum, and my absolute minimum was 2.317, and I picked that because I did a point lower, which is 2.316, and 1 point higher, which is 2.3118. From that, I determined that 2.317 had the answer of the highest between those other 2 points, and that's how I found out my absolute minimum. My relative maximum is 0.1, so I did a point above, which is 0.0, and below 0.2. So I plugged in everything, and when I plugged in 0.0, I got negative 7, and when I plugged in 0.2, I got negative 7 as well. So I figured when I plugged in 0.1, I got negative 6.9, so that gives me my relative maximum, and I checked the max correct. This graph represents me because I am sleepy in the morning, so I end up going down. I rise back up when I eat lunch. I end up going back down again because of all the homework I have. Once I finish my homework, I end up rising back up because I feel accomplished.